is in Hiki. He will talk about a new strategy on the derivation of English WH and WH constructions. Miracle Create. Please welcome.
Let's go again to the box system. Okay. Okay. Thank you for interesting. Today, as you can see, my title is New Strategies on the Derivation of English, the phrase and the phrase constructions on the miracle system. Okay. The purpose of the paper is first to demonstrate English rich phrase and phrase constructions are monoclausal structures in contrast to the previous multi-clausal analysis. And the second, to propose that the chart keys 2023 box system can effectively account for the derivation and velocity or infelicity of the monoclausal phrase and phrase constructions. We shall henceforth refer to this form as the phrase and phrase construction. In English, if two phrases are permitted to be fronted to the initial portion of a sentence, a coordinated form is required. This form can involve either first two actions being coordinated or an argument and an action being coordinated or other combinations. However, such constructions are subject to distributional constraints depending on types of verb. Okay, let's go into details. First, obligatorily transitive verb. I call this optive. First, optional transitive verb. I call this optive. Optives are verbs like fixed by, its level, etc. These verbs require the author of WH agent followed by a WH object argument in these constructions as shown in number 1. Number 1 A, when and what is John fix? B, this is grammatical. Why and when did John fix? 3, where and what did Mary devour? This is good. D, why and where did Mary devour? As you know, this is a grammatical sentence. Next, in contrast to OTV, optivities are verbs like eat, sing, etc. These verbs allow for a more flexible ordering of arguments and agent. I mean, agents and arguments. Okay, both are possible. The following combinations are acceptable. First, authorized agent and authorized agent are coordinated. Okay. Second, an argument followed by an agent. Third, an agent to reach followed by an argument to reach phrase, as shown in example number 2. Okay. 2A, where and when did John eat? Second, what and when did John eat? Third, C, when and what did John eat? Okay, all sentences are possible, I mean acceptable, well formed. 1.2. Two arguments should take in transitive verb, for example, food and the WH strings. This is a little characteristic. Whereas the other arguments followed by a agent or the agent followed by a argument is allowed. But the other arguments followed by a argument is not allowed. This is very strange. For example, 3A, where and when did you put the book? B, when and where did you put the good? Good. C. When and where did you put? This is not good. D. Where and what did you put? Not good. Next. The correlation of the rich subject and the rich adjunct. A distinguishing characteristic of the rich phrase and the rich phrase strings is that they become infelicitous when they contain a rich subject, as shown below. Number 4a, when and who left. B, who and when left. C, when and who ate. D, who and when ate. All the sentences are informed. The next is also informed. Tell me who and when sang. Tell me who and why ate. Tell me who and how fixed the thing. Tell me who and where gave a talk. As you can see, all the sentences are ungrammatical. Why? Okay, let's go to the previous approaches. 2.1. This approach is it will take much time, so because of time limit, I will skip. Instead, this explanation is replaced by the proceedings. Okay. Now, the next approach. 2.2 multiple dominance analysis. 그라케니 6세 2017 지코에 그라케니 6세 2013 지코 2013 they propose that the bi-clause or coordinated branches with a non-bulk sharing structure can best explain the formation of process of these constructions as illustrated in 13. Okay, if I put schematically, the derivation of 13 proceeds as follows. Initially, two CPs. Okay, here. This one are built in parallel. And every node is shared of two C. Here. Okay. Subsequently, these CPs are conjoined on a single root. This one. And by the end of derivation, the registers move out of their closest to their respective CP. Here. Branch 1, 2. On the other hand, linearization is based on the asymmetrical C command. About this one, there are much here discussed, so I will skip this one. The asymmetrical C command on linearization. However, this multiple dimensional analysis do not predict the pattern in 14 below. Okay, why and when did John feast? Ungrammatical. However, B is grammatical. When and what did John feast? C, ungrammatical. What and where did Mary devour? D, where and what did Mary devour? D, ungrammatically 14A and C arises from the syntactic absence of the WH object, whereby 14B and D are also predicted to be ill formed, ungrammatical. However, the prediction is not borne out. So we need an alternative way. An alternative way of analyzing these constructs are required. Let's go BS. As you know, Chomsky suggests in his 2023 page, once the rich element undergoes IM to the lowest phase H, the IM element is put in a box, and the subsequent movement no longer occurs. Instead, CQ concerts the derivative elements and receives instructions from each for the scope interpretations as CI and spell out SM. About this one in the morning section, there was much discussion about this one, so I will skip. Now, I will go into the examples directly here, okay, by using ES. Now, let's go to OT, fixed by, hit, love, etc. and reach the present freeze. Let us revisit number A, did in 17. This one. When and what did John fix? First, this sentence, the derivation of this sentence will proceed as follows. First, as you know, this verb is transitive, right? And this verb, transitive and transitive verb will merge with the rest phrase object, right? Next, this when, the rest agent when will merge with the existing VP, large VP. Okay, so we have in this case two large VPs. As you know, this CQ can consult this one. And later in PF, I mean here, this CQ, okay, will associate with this one, the rest agent here. And later we have when and what. And later, okay, here I think there is very important thing to note here. Concurrently, I propose that, okay, when there is argument element, there is a case marked and receives a theta role. Okay, this argument element is involved in a base generator structure of preceding the rich element will initially assign to the specificity. I refer to this rule governing this order as preceding the rich element priority adjacency, namely PPA rule. So, according to this rule, the rich 3 here will initially assign to the specificity, followed by the rich agent when copy assigned to the specificity in one fell swoop, given the economic operations. Next, the externalization will lead to the identical lower copies, namely what one and when one. Here the C-common relation here. Finally, the coordinator will be realized phonetically as and. So, in this paper, this is very important factor. This one and the base generated structure. Next, why is this ungrammatical? Now I will explain about it to you. As you know, what and when did shown by, this is ungrammatical. Why? As you know, the obligationally transfer by requires that its feature should be checked by a direct object, but the WH agent when cannot fulfill this requirement. So that's why this is ungrammatical. Next, optim. Eat, drink, sing, read, etc. And the rephrase and the rephrase strings. We saw in number 2 that 3 types of the rephrase and the rephrase strings are grammatical with optim. First, let us take a look at the derivation process for 2 agent strings. First, this one. Where and when, or when and where did Sean eat? This is grammatical. Possible, acceptable. Okay, let's go into details. First, this verb eat merges with, will be merged with the direct agent where. Next, again, this direct agent will merge the existing VP. So we have 2 large VPs. The other is the same. Okay. Next, what will happen in the field? I mean in ASEAN. How the syntax representation yielded at ASEAN. Here. This CQ, okay, can be associated with this one and this one, optionally. That's why we can have where and when, or when and where. Okay? Next. Second, this one, important. Let's examine derivation process for the agent and the argument strings with this example. When and what is it. The processes of the derivation and externalization for 22 are the same as those described in 17 here above. The same. Only here. No, next. So particularly interest is the fact that the third type of the argument and the agent strings are acceptable. This is a particular particular interest. Why and when did John eat? Okay, here first the verb will merge with the agent when. Next, this the argument what will merge with this one. Okay, not two VPs, but we have two large V heads here. Okay, this one. Okay, next, what will happen at PF? Here, I mean, this is very important. As you can see, this what crosses over the relation agents, right? And here. This phenomenon can be seen here. 24. How do you wonder what to fix here? Who? The other sentence, do you wonder when to meet who, right? In this sentence, who moves cursors over the agent when. So this is possible. Now, what will happen at PF? Here. What should we take note of is that this is the range object. This is not base related. This is not base related, but here. This is important. Later, this what curses over this one, the relation agent. So, concretely, the relation agent, when we initially copy move to step of CP in one fell swoop. Later, the relation argument what return will move to step CP. The remaining steps are the same as those of 21. Again, this one is base related here. So we have two options for what and when, or when and what. Next, I think this data is the most important in this talk. Two arguments taking trusted verb put in the first place and the place strings. Where and when and where is the book. Okay, here this verb will merge with the object book. Oh, the same. I'm sorry. Next, this agent will merge with this one. Right? Next, this agent will merge with the existing projection, this one. So in this case, we have two large V heads, and we have two large VPs here. Next. What will happen at PF, at SA? Okay, this CQ is associated with two agents. So we have two options, where and when, or when and where, right? Because during the actions of the case.